What is an allusion? Definition. An allusion is a literary device in which a writer or speaker makes a brief and indirect reference to something that the audience is expected to recognize, such as a famous person, a historical event, a well-known story or myth, a religious text, a piece of literature, a cultural symbol, movie, or song. The writer does not explain the reference directly. Instead, they rely on the audience's existing knowledge to understand the hidden origin of the term. The word allusion comes from the Latin term alludere, which means to play with or to hint at. This origin reflects the playful and indirect nature of allusions. They play with ideas by referring to them without stating them outright. Why writers use allusion? Allusions help to add deeper meaning without long explanation, evoke emotion, mood, or symbolism, create connections between the text and the audience, make writing richer, more layered, and more engaging, express complex ideas in a quick, subtle way. Why allusions matter in literature? Allusions are powerful because they build a shared understanding between writer and reader. They depend on cultural knowledge, making writing feel more sophisticated. They can add humor, critique, or irony. They can create symbolism without long explanation. Allusions appear in poetry, novels, speeches, songs, movies, and everyday conversations. Major types of allusion, with examples and explanations. Below are the main categories of allusions, each with a student-friendly explanation and clear examples. Historical allusion, mythological allusion, religious allusion, literary allusion, corrective allusion, self-allusion, self-reference, casual allusion. Historical allusion. These allusions refer to real events, famous people, or important moments in history. Examples. 1. Don't be a Benedict Arnold. Explanation. Benedict Arnold is known in American history as a traitor. Calling someone a Benedict Arnold implies they betrayed someone's trust. 2. Their plan was a Titanic failure. Explanation. The Titanic sank on its first voyage, so Titanic failure means a disaster that was unexpectedly huge. Mythological allusion. These refer to gods, heroes, or stories from mythology, Greek or Roman, Egyptian, etc. Examples. 1. She has the Midas touch. Explanation. King Midas turned everything he touched into gold. This allusion suggests the person succeeds in everything they do. 2. He flew too close to the sun. Explanation. This comes from the myth of Icarus, who ignored warnings and flew too high, causing his wings to melt. It means someone acted recklessly or religious allusion. These refer to figures or stories from religious traditions, often the Bible, Quranic stories, or other sacred texts. Example. 1. Their home felt like the Garden of Eden. Explanation. The Garden of Eden symbolizes innocence, beauty, and paradise. The allusion suggests the place feels peaceful and perfect. He wandered the city like a modern-day Moses searching for direction. Explanation. Moses led his people through the wilderness. The allusion means the person feels lost or is seeking guidance. Literary allusion. These allude to characters, books, lines, or events from well-known literature. Example: 1. You're such a Scrooge during the holidays. Explanation: Scrooge is a character from Dickens's A Christmas Carol known for being greedy and unfriendly. Calling someone a Scrooge means they are being stingy or unkind. 2. This place feels like Wonderland. Explanation: Alludes to Alice's adventures in Wonderland. It means the place feels strange, magical, or confusing. Casual allusion. A simple, passing reference that is not essential to the meaning but adds flavor. Example: 1. He's chasing windmills. Explanation: Alludes to Don Quixote, meaning the person is fighting imaginary or unrealistic problems. 2. He's acting like Sherlock again. Explanation: Refers to Sherlock Holmes. This casually implies someone is overanalyzing or trying to solve everything like a detective. Self-allusion, self-reference. When authors refer to their own previous works. Example: Stephen King repeating symbols like ka or the number 19 in several novels. Explanation: It creates a shared universe for dedicated readers. An author mentions a side character from a previous novel. Explanation: This creates continuity for readers who follow the author's work. Corrective allusion. Challenges or corrects a traditional interpretation. Example: Their so-called hero was no Robin Hood, he only helped when it benefited him. Explanation: This alters the traditional heroic image of Robin Hood, showing contrast. Unlike the real Icarus, she learned from her mistakes and flew smarter. Explanation: This challenges the original myth by presenting a wiser alternative. Apparent allusion. An allusion that seems straightforward but is used to question, criticize, or reinterpret something. Example: They thought they were Romeo and Juliet, but it was just chaos disguised as love. Explanation: The allusion critiques the idea of romantic tragedy in the original story. They acted like Spartans, but only when the cameras were on. Explanation: Spartans were known for discipline and bravery. This suggests their strength was only for show. How to identify an allusion in a text. Ask yourself, is the writer referring to something outside the text? Do you need prior knowledge to fully understand it? Is the reference indirect rather than explained? If yes, it is an allusion. Why allusions sometimes fail. Allusions are powerful only when the audience recognizes them. They fail when the reference is too obscure. The audience is from a different culture. The writer assumes too much background knowledge. Effective allusions must match the reader's context. Like, comment and subscribe for more videos.